Good morning, everybody! What's up? I'm Deniro05 and welcome on this lovely Saturday morning of my stream, which is Warioware DIY Episode 3. Wow, Episode 3 already. It's been like a couple of weeks. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Today, we're gonna be making a micro game based on Legend of Zelda, the handheld game version, which is Oracle of Ages. I made this interesting game back then, and ever since I recently played that game for the Game Boy Color, I'm like, maybe I would make one just like that, based on my own ideas, and which I did. So guys, that's what we're gonna be making. Version of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages cart. Link will be riding on a minecart while he's able to shoot the fire seeds, or I forgot what they're called, to try and lit the torch in order to open the door with a chest, right? And that's what we're aiming to do. So let me give you a preview of what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and stop the music. Thanks for coming by, people. So allow me to show you the demonstration of what I'm talking about. So take the time to look at about a few seconds of what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and switch out the scene, and you can see what it looks like. Well, not the part about shooting the seeds from the minecart, but still, that's the idea I wanted to do. So, that is what we're gonna make today, guys. Link, riding on the cart, try to shoot the seed towards the unlit torch to make it lit and open the doorway. So that's right, guys, we're gonna do that. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. Let's go ahead and switch to the DS. Alrighty, got my DS with me. Right here, of course. Oh, I guess I made the game crash. It's okay. Still reset. But anyways, the Nintendo DSi is like my last DS handheld I got. I don't have the extra large one, but it's still fully functional, and how I made the games. During the Nintendo era of the DS, the WFC has been completely disconnected because I guess they moved on, or maybe GameSpy. From what they told me, the GameSpy servers were shut down because of bankrupt. That's what I heard, but I cannot guarantee that if I'm accurate. Well, anyway, enough of talking. Let's go ahead and get set up, and let's go ahead and head on over to the game. Here we go. Right. Up the game. This is gonna be a fun project, guys. Here we go. Oh, I can see why I'm loading. Yeah, I forgot to disable the playback. Okay, here we go. Alright, so this is the project we're going to do right now, which is the cart. Let's go ahead and make one. Head over to Game Maker. Let me shut down something. Cause lag. I forgot to turn off Discord. That way we don't get lagged out real hard. Okay, now we're good to go. we're here, so we're gonna go to Game Maker Matic. Wow, my DS just crashed again. I have no idea what's going on, but working fine. DS doesn't have any problems. Charger is there, but let's hope we don't run into too much trouble or problems on my DS. I know it's old, but still, it's still fully functional. Don't worry. Had to replace the cartridge of the game and then boom. Alright, let me get myself set up real quick. Ah, what a rough start. Okay. Title I wanted to make is LOZ cart. And that's what we're gonna do. LOZ. Go here. Come back here. Space. Then type cart. It's gonna be short. Alright guys, if you have missed from my last couple of episodes, this is how it's gonna work. You make stuff, add the background, add the actors, not forget the music, and this is where you assemble all the actors and background together. Of course, you set up a command, and this is where you want to edit your title if you want, and your game length. So we're gonna keep it short, just like I have it here. So it's not that long. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is make music. Like always, like last time. This one is rather short. Let's go here, and let's go ahead and make some music. So I'm going to start with the shell. It's exactly what I have it here. Okay. I'm going to put it this one here. Right here. And basically that's only a few notes. Here we go. This is the music I'm going to use based on the first dungeon level of the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. The graveyard level, but you guys may have already played the game and you get the idea what I'm going with. So, let's go to the track number 2 since we're done. Actually, let's go skip to track number 3 since there's nothing on track 2. Okay, so the next one is the star. And put this on low volume. Nice twinkly stars. They're like the same, so yeah, they're actually pretty much the same. So we're done with track 3. We're gonna go to track 4. This one uses the squid and also the low volume. Oh no, that's there we go. Oh, the placement here is wrong. Yeah, I figure I made a mistake, but not much of a mistake, but we can fix right here. And last, we're gonna go to rhythm and then add the beats. They're not that much but we're gonna change the rhythm, the 8-bit style, because I love my music 8-bit. I kind of like grew up listening to those kind of music. I don't care about the other genre. Okay. Okay, so looks like we're done with the music. Now let's see how it sounds like so far. So let's give a listen. First, we click the multi-frogs. All the notes can play all at once. So let's hear it. Beautiful. That's actually beautiful. So we'll keep it. Well, guys, we're done with the music. That's all there is to it. So we got the music done, and now we can start making stuff. We're gonna go to graphics. The first thing I wanted to start off with is making actors. So there's one thing I always enjoy making. Torches. You know, torches in Legend of Zelda in the dungeons, they animate because when you're in a room, it's lit. So if you've seen the gameplay of The Legend of Zelda in Game Boy format, you see how the torches were always blinking from big to small because the room is lit, right? So that's what we're going to do because they serve no purpose, but we want to make our game look nice. And you're about to see why. So let's go ahead and start making 4 torches. This is as easy as pie. Seriously. Any torch is what I like to call it. Or just simply name it torch. And basically, it fits small size. Alright, so let's go ahead and there. Animation 1 and 2. I'm gonna call it any1. And this is your basic layout of how you want your masterpiece to look. It takes patience too. Okay, so within these boxes here will be the easiest one ever. So we're gonna use this pen, add both of these sides here. And this is basically the middle part. Right around here. Hopefully I wanted to make it like precise. And this is the orange, like a low torch level. I made a mistake, but that's the easy fix. Right around here. Okay, so we're done with this part of the torch. We need to go for the body of it. I'm gonna use this color. Remember, when you make a mistake, just click on this guy here. Or tap him, rather. Right around here is the yellow part. Okay, so we're gonna add here. Same thing here. Alright, so we're gonna go back to brown. Yeah, it seems about right. Add some here. Afterwards, this could become an easy edit. And you're about to see why. Okay. Same thing here. Right color, yes. Here, and then afterwards, paint this area here black. Alright, so we got one part of the torch. I'm looking at this, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So we gotta make another one. Hey, commentary man, how you doing, man? Welcome to this wonderful Saturday morning. How you doing, man? Alright, so the next cell we're gonna make torch lit a little brighter. Alright, frame by frame. I'll explain to you sooner, further. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna copy this. Wait, that's to add the cell. Oh, right. This is much easier. Now, we're gonna make some changes around here, the down part, because let alone the torch above does nothing. All we care about is the torch that flickers by giving light to the rooms. So we're gonna edit around here. These two here. Of course, the wipe spot here. Go ahead and safely copy this and add one here also. And that's frame number 2. So we're gonna have to make another one. And add one here. Okay. The next one is it gets a little bit more brighter. Which means we can just go ahead and delete some parts here so this won't get too confused. Okay. Right around here. Yeah, it seems about right. Let's do the same thing to the other side. They both must match. Next, we're gonna copy another one and paste it onto this last cell and make another change, which means a lot brighter, which is the max point. Let's see. Delete some parts here first. Right. And this is where it all ends here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Paint this, copy this part, just this part, and then paste it onto the other side. Now let's see what it looks like. Let's up the speed. So this is the kind of speed I want it to be, just like in the actual handheld game. There you guys have it, the torch. But we're not done with the torch yet because we have to make it down. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna copy this, paste it here, edit the name just so you don't get confused, and then go back here. There's some ones that we don't need. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear this first. Magic. Let's leave this empty. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come back here, copy this, and then bring it. Oh, actually, we gotta move this here. Okay. This one is fine, so we're gonna leave the 2 here, and we're gonna delete the last 2 cells that we don't need. Let's have it look so far. Okay. You're about to see how it's gonna plan out, so that's gonna keep it this way. So we're done with the torches. However, you will copy them because we're gonna have 4 torches. And here's how it's gonna be done. Let's copy this. And now we're gonna copy another one. And then we're gonna edit here. We're gonna make changes because we want to make it pointing in different direction, part of the dungeon. So here's what I did. We're gonna go here, we're gonna edit everything upwards. Do the same thing here. Also here. And here. Okay. We're done with this part. Let's do the same thing here. Cool. Flip them. And, well, actually rotate them, not flip them. But yeah. Okay, we're done. We just need to add one more torch and then we're done. Copy this and paste it. Voila! We got our torches. Let's save our work. Now, the next part we're gonna do is we are gonna make an unlit torch and followed by the torch when the game is won. Okay, so this is actually pretty small and easy to make. We're gonna call it torch box. Small. This one would be called unlit. Yeah, unlit. Let's always keep the helpful guide of how to make your creation and placing perfectly, you know? Okay, so I like to start off black just around the edges. Here is easy. Got trace this down here and that's it. Now we can just go ahead and trace it around. Right around here is where we want to place those dots. And from here we're gonna right around here. The same thing. Since they're equal in both sides. Now we got detailed our torch. First I want to start off with, well, next time I want to start off with brown. Around here. A little bit brown stuff here. And afterwards it becomes like a little box. A little box formation around here. And last one right around here. It's like a little box thing. Okay. Next we're gonna use, actually we're gonna use this color now. And trace it around here. That seems about right. By the way, we're almost done with this part of the animation. Well, none animation, that is. I forgot this. And basically, this is like around the edges. Right up to here. And now to for a fresh coat of paint, we're gonna finish off the rest with red. Leave no spot behind. And there you have it. This is the unlit torch. It's like in the game. Actually looks pretty. Very pretty and well detailed for 8-bit or 16-bit, whatever. Now, we're gonna make sure our torch is lit during the animation. So we're gonna come back here and let me see. I need to copy this? Actually, yes. We can actually copy it. The unlit to here. You're working the internet, huh? Interesting. Okay, so let's copy this here and we're gonna rename it to animation. Well, actually no, we're gonna make it to lit. This is like a winning animation. We're gonna edit this part here, make it look like the torch is lit. So it consists with 4 cells. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make changes to this inside the unlit torch box, like around the opening here. You set up a guide here. Okay. Start up. Forgot I had that paintbrush here. Okay. Lots here, but yeah, it's already red. Let's off here. Okay, so this is like one part of the lit. Let's make another one, make it like animation. First, let's copy this. So we don't have to do them all like that. The next part is make the flame like lifelike. I'm gonna delete some parts here. Okay. This part needs something right around here. Okay. Top it off with brown. Kind of weird how brown can be formed on the fire one. There's not much of a color palettes, but yeah, very limited. All right, here. Okay, so this is like the next part of the cell done. Let's make another one. This time, the flame gets bigger. That's what it looks like. So yeah, the flame gets a little bigger. Some parts here. Okay, so add this, add this. A little bit more up now. Add this here. Okay, now for the detail on the inside the flame. Down here. Don't want to skip the parts just so I don't get confused. And we can finish off the rest with this. Alright, so the next part of the cell is done. Now we're gonna make the last one. Right around here. And this part of the flame overlaps onto the very edge of here. Same thing, delete them. That way we don't get confused. Okay, so part always remains. Now 2 pixel blocks apart. Basically, here is the flame. And we're done with the color black. Now we're gonna add the details of the flames. And now we can just finish off the rest with this. And voila! Your complete animation of the lit torch. Let's see what it looks like. Now that is awesome. Up to speed. Okay, now I'm actually jealous. I actually love this torch very much. It actually looks awesome. So, we're done with this torch. Save. The next part we're gonna make is the door. The door, the wind door, which is, well, hard to explain, but I'll show you. This is actually short. Let's just call it a door. And this also uses the small size. Locked. Okay. I actually like the door designs for the Legend of Zelda on the handheld. Link's Awakening. Oracle of Ages, Oracle Season. The door designs is actually pretty basic and pretty nice too. So let's go ahead and make one. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Now, I'm gonna start off with white and just... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna trace this first. This is actually pretty easy to do. Add one here and add one here. Like a box, almost. Next, we're gonna add the white part here. Okay. Now for the light blue, is right around here. Got to add the helper. Okay. Here. Let's go here and add the details for the door. Up to the point from here's where I stop. Okay, so details, what it looks like. We're almost done with. Now let's add the more details of it, of these. Okay, now the white parts here. And last, the last details for the door, which is right around here. Okay, let's finish off with this fresh coat of paint. And this is the door, what it looks like in the game. That kind of door. See how detailed the door is? Very nice. I actually love it. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to animate the door once when it opens. Let's just go here and then add the open. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna delete this cell and then copy it from here. We're gonna make another one. This time, there's gonna be a pattern of what the door opening from, which reveals a floor, the pattern. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back here, copy this, go here, get closer, don't forget this, just add it up to here. If I'm correct. Yeah, right up to there. We don't need that half of the door. It opens. So this is the pattern of what the floor will look like. And we're gonna make this. Alright, so the thing is we're gonna start off with brown here. Sure. Okay. I have an idea. Let's paint this area red. And then come back, pattern. Brown. Less hassle. Not sure if you can see well, but brown and red are kind of like neighbor color. Makes it hard to see. That's another pattern done. Add one here. And then finish off with this. Yeah, I pretty much can't see, but I still know where to put them. Alright, so we got one part of it done, as you can see. Well, if you can see, in that case. Let's make another one. The ending cell animation. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back here, copy the half of the one, not the door. Just this. And then bring it here. Once more. Copy this. Flip it. And then here. And you're basically done. Now watch the animation. I like this one's speed. Exactly the speed of the old door opening. So this is how it looks like. Hope you like the door animation because I do. Okay, so we're done with this part. Alright, the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna make the chest appears. You know, in most games, the chest becomes revealed once you complete a condition inside a room, like killing enemies, lit the torches, find a switch, etc., etc. You're about to see. I like to call it test. This one is also a small one. I'd like to make it poof. Okay, let's go ahead and make one. No doubt that it starts off simple. Gonna make a diamond shape. I think diamond shape, right? Almost. Just need to trace it. Like using this tool. Right around here. Okay. Add stuff here. Okay. That should be good. Next, we're gonna bring it down here. This. This. Okay, and that's the details of it. Just go ahead and copy the one on the bottom. Okay. Looks like a smiley face. But no, this is not a smiley face, trust me. Okay, let's just paint the whole thing. Now, we're gonna give a true detail of what the actually looks like. Just a little bit more details, like around here. Okay, so this is like one partial part of the poop. We're gonna make another one, fresh and clean. Just the random bits of poop I'll be making. I'm gonna add a circle right around here. This one requires own detail. Let's see. Add some I made a mistake. Let's try it again. Yeah, I forgot to make this wider. Parts. And right around here. Okay, now to add the details. Okay, we're almost done with this. Bit of partial circle here, and then voila. So this is the remnants of the before the poop finishes. Now we're gonna make one more, and this time we're making the chest. Like a the box can actually fit here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a square of it around here. And partial of it here is where the chest tail here. Followed by this, of course. Right around here is where we right. This is actually nice. And from okay. Next, we're gonna paint this one, the top part. We'll add the detail of it soon. Add this. Now we're gonna go to brown. Add a minor details here. Oh, except for this part here. As we move on to the red one. And last but not least, we're gonna go here. We're gonna use this. Around here also. And there you have it. An exquisite detail of the chest. Man, it looks so beautiful already. It feels like I'm actually playing the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages already. But look how beautiful the detail the chest is. Very nice detail. So we're done with the chest. Lovely. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the next one, which is yes, Link riding the cart. This one takes time to make, but I managed. This time we're gonna make it bigger. We'll call it Link cart. We're gonna make it bigger this time. And this is just a idle animation. Turn on the AC bit. Alright. This could take time, but it's not that hard really. First, we're going to start off with black. Help us tailing our character. I get too ahead. Let's see. Basically, I can just copy the half side of it and then just paste it on the other side, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I can do that. We're gonna finish the one half size and then just copy the rest on the other side. So let's go ahead and detail this. Right? Okay. Parts of it. Alrighty, so let's just add trace around here. Here. Basically around here is where Link's chin is at. Has to be some sort of his forehead or his cap. Not too familiar with the details sprite version. Okay, the parts of it here are his eyes. Like a little part here is his eyes. Alright, I could just use my controller a lot easier. Okay, so I got the details on one side, so let's just go ahead and start coloring them before we copy it, the whole thing. Some parts of it isn't the same, so keep that in mind. I may have to make some changes. Okay. Link's tunic is light green, like in the game. Parts of it right here. Add. His skin is like pale whitish. Tell. Cap should be about this color also. Right here. And we're done with half of the link. Now let's go ahead and copy it, but we're not done yet because we don't want it exactly like that. Copy this. Then side. Right around here. Now we got to make some changes, some parts of his head. Alright. So, right around here. Color green as well. Let me just delete some parts here so I don't get confused. Right around here, right? And here. And these are his pointy ears. And basically we get to change this color here. And I believe that's it. This. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty much it. This is what it looks like so far. Let me just lower it. So that's one part of it. Now we gotta make another one, which is the animation of a Link just going up and down while riding on the car like that. That sort of thing. Like a roller coaster. What we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this. And then paste it to the other side. So let me see what it looks like on the other animation. Ah, just some changes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit this part here, move this part, bring it down. And that's it. There you have it. Riding on the cart while he's facing down. Hey, that actually looks pretty cool. Love it. Alright, so we're done with this idle part. Next, we're gonna make Link shoot the fire seed. Let's just go ahead and exit out. Make it shoot. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete this cell, copy from this one. Yeah, copy this one. So the only changes, which is, let me see. Yeah, when he extended his arm out. It's gonna be a little tricky to change. Because, yeah, we need to delete the half of the part here, so let me see. Just bring this here. Okay. Gotta redo the one top, a different animation look. So from here, we're gonna trace it back to black. Okay. Add the tracer all the way here. Section. This is the tip part of his hand here. Now we're gonna trace the detail back up. Here start to itch, and I hate that too. Okay, so around here. This T section here. upwards. Now let's go back here and finish off the details on this side. Basically around here is where his eyes will be. Like this, for example. Okay. Eye parts around here. No doubt I made a mistake once again. But it's the easy fix right around here. Don't worry. They're too wide. Yeah, there is something wrong. Indeed. Some parts here, the eyes should be above the big line here, so I made a slight mistake. Okay, so the eyes are around here. Okay, that's no problem now. Sorry if I rushed my work like that. I'm just like this. See? Easy fix. No problem. I'm gonna go back here and then just add some stuff here. Alright. That's basically his hand. His hand right here. Where I want. Okay. There you go, another mistake. How much I rushed to my work. Okay. Right around here. That should be perfect now. Good. Details right now is around here. Perfect. Alright, so we're almost done detailing black outline. Okay. Almost done detailing. Okay. So now we can go ahead and start coloring the parts. Parts here. Oh, I forgot to add this. There we go. Now we can go ahead and detail him. Detail the link. Of course, his face. Kind of awkward how his face should look like this, but it's in the game. Now let's go down here. One spot here, which is a different color. Right here. Basically, that's his hand. Here's part of his tunic clothing. Some pieces of the color of the minecart. And here we go. This is the minecart of Link when he throws a fireball down by extending his hand, as you can see right there. Okay, but we're not done yet. We need to copy at another cell. This time, we're gonna what I use? The same one. So okay, let's delete this part here and then copy from this with this, and we're done. Don't mind how he does like that, but yeah. Alright, so we're done with Link in the minecart with animations. Now we're gonna make another one, which is... yes. The unpassable rail doors. Well, when I say that, Link cannot go up to the door while walking on top of the rail trying to open the door. He only does that when he's traveling via minecart. And that's what we're gonna make. Yeah, these are basically animations, so we can do that. Mine door. Mine door 1. Small size. Oh, let me see. What did I name this? Yes. It's kind of awkward and confusing how I made this. I'm gonna call it this. Time to make the door. Just like last time when we made the door that opens, right? For the chest, we're gonna do the same thing. This. Place it. And pick up white. And now we use this. And lastly, color this, and then we'll add the detail of the arrow. Didn't mean to exit. Wait, you don't hear anything? What do you mean? If you're talking about the background music, I turned it off so I can concentrate the work, just so you know. If you're wondering about that, it's okay. Yeah, it's all good. Tool helper wouldn't hurt. The only thing you should be hearing is the sound of using the dragging tool thing. That's all you should be able to hear. And voila! This is exactly how the door looks like. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make another cell. And this is like the easiest step ever to make changes prior to the first one. So, we're going to copy this. Copy the whole thing. Drag it here. And then move it all the way here. See if I got it right just in case. Yeah, it's like that. Now we gotta make one more. And that's it. We're done with the door opening animation. Okay. The next one is we're gonna make the door close. So we're gonna copy this, change the name, this time in reverse. To this. Now we gotta edit. This time we're moving this to the last one. So this is where we're gonna bring this over here. And we're done. The next one, the last one here, is the timer. Basically invisible. And we didn't have to do much of it, so other than adding cells. So we just add the cells and that's it. And we're done. That's all there is to it. Pretty easy, huh? Okay. Save it. Okay. Next, we're gonna copy this. This is gonna be the other side of the door. We gotta switch them around, so here's what I did. We're gonna go here. Edit here. Take this. Rotate them. Same thing on the other side. It's just that easy. Make sure you also do the same thing here. This, next, this, and this. That's it. That's all there is to it. The easiest steps so you don't have to work so hard on different objects. Alright, coming up next, we're gonna make the seed. And basically the seed is being shot at from Link's hand by throwing it like this, and it should go down. So that's what we're gonna make, plus the animation of the flames. And you're about to see this. This is very unique. Right, let's go ahead and make. Ah, they're called Ember Seeds. Now I remember. Ember Seeds. Let's make it Ember S. Yeah, it was excellent day indeed. Thank you, my friend. Gonna make it shoot. Oh yeah, don't remind me about that. Okay. This is like the easiest one to make because it's very small. It doesn't take too much time to make. So, still have to abide the guide thingy to make it nice and well detailed. Step by step. Never rush your work. And we're almost done. More detail. And there's your Ember Seed. Now we're gonna make, when a seed collides with an object, it should go in flames. Let's see what I've named it to. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Hit, and then vanish. Oh, interesting. Okay, here we go. This requires more detail on the fire. It's bigger than the seed, however. Oh, I could just basically copy the on the other side. So let's delete this and then just focus on one side, one half side of it. Okay. Okay. And I want to add more details of it. So let's focus on that. Okay. Next. This. Now adding the details of the fire on the inside. By the way, we're almost done making objects, so we can go ahead and move on to the background. Background is a little challenge. And then just here, then paint it afterward. Okay, now we can just go ahead and copy this half side and work on the other side. And there's your fire here. We're not done yet because we have to add more of it. We can actually copy the shape of it, so let's copy this. Post it on the other side. And now here's another interesting part. We have to recolor it differently to make it more lifelike. So that means I can just change the fire parts here to different color. Basically orange. That's all it takes. Just change this to orange. And we're done with one part. Now we gotta make one more. So let's do this. Copy this. And add it to the new cell here. I gotta make changes to the colors on the third one. Basically now we gotta change color of the edges here. So here's a little trick I did. We're gonna make it temporary blue. I know it's not the real color, but let's make it temporary because I gotta change the edges color of it and then change it back. Okay, so for this part we gotta make it black, right? And last but not least, red in these parts. And voila! And that's all there is to it. See how easy it is? Now I gotta make this part vanish. Basically, yes. We can actually copy it. Whoa, speaking a lot. Copy this, rename it to vanish afterwards. All we have to do is just add another cell. That's pretty much it. And we're done. Yep, awesome indeed. We just need to make 3 more, right? Oh, no, we just need to make 2 more. Right, so I have to copy another one and then make a counter there as well. That should be easy. Go here. Actually, we're gonna copy it and just paste it here. But the only difference is we have to delete this one. You don't need this anymore. For that reason, you're about to see. So that's it. Next, we're gonna add the counter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this and just rename it to counter. Let's edit this. Wait a minute. I think I got this. Yeah, I gotta make it bigger. So that wasn't a good idea. Let's just delete this and just make one from scratch. Counter. We'll make it this size. We'll start with 1. And actually, hold on a second. Let's delete this. Actually, import it. Import it from here. Here. This is much easier. Now we can edit. Alright, so we're gonna drag the seed here to over here. Now we're gonna use text numbers. Oh, that's not it. Let's just change the text size. Yeah. I'm gonna use this. And you're gonna use the color white. The background's gonna be black and you won't be able to see the numbers. We'll use this X. Right around here. Right now I'm gonna set this to 1. And then we're done. However, we're gonna copy this and make changes. Change the name, by the way. 1 and this one to 0. But soon. Delete this. Don't need this. Now let's get 0. Oh. I forgot to color it white. There we go. And that's it. Let me make sure I change the name 0. That's it. That's the counter. So, we're actually done with our actors. Got everything we need. So now, what's left to do now is to make the background and then assemble them together. Let's go ahead and save. Whew, we're finally at the background. Now here comes the most interesting part. How to make it look like Link is running across the rails. So this is what I did. First off, we're gonna need a little measurement of how we want it to look like. So for now, we're gonna start off slowly. Work around the edges, and then we'll get to the part, the finale. So this is what I did. We're gonna no, we're gonna go here. All right. We're gonna start off the edge right here. So we're gonna start with something a little simple. I'm gonna start with this, and then add some parts here. Because the detail is kind of difficult. You gotta be become like a very artist. And I'm not an artist, just so you know. That's why the process takes time. Because it's very difficult. Pull this off. Add this here. And probably the squares here as well. We'll work around this box first. Add here. Okay. This is a nice detail so far on one part of the box. Okay. Alright. We got one partial of it done. Make this, this, and this, and then we just copy and paste them into the edges of the background. Alright. Let's see. The next one, I want to work on this side. Nope. Not here. Actually, this is the best way. Start with the edges here. This. That's actually the easy part there, at least. Alright. Next, we're gonna use the color black. Let's trace it around here. And upwards here. This is the brown part that I tried to put last time. This is here, right? Yeah. Hopefully I don't take too long on this one because I actually liked this project back then. It was pretty fun to make. Alright, so we're done with this another square part here, so let's go ahead and work on this row here. Down. Okay. Right. No doubt it's gonna be this. Okay. And trace it all the way down here. Little minor detail. This part. Where the brown is. Okay, so we're almost done. So let me see. Ah, okay. Okay, one more box so we can finally copy it and then paste it on the other side. On the edges, mostly. Okay. Alright, so we're done with black. And then just go with brown. It's actually coming out pretty nice. Get a little brown up here. Okay, the rest is this color. Right? Oh, no. Actually, this color. Let me not get too ahead of myself. Alright, so it's basically orange. Pure orange in this box part here. And yep. Alright, so we're done with the corner. Now here's a neat trick. We're gonna copy it and paste it on the edges here, as you can see on the top screen. Go here, copy this, drag it all the way on the other side. From here, we rotate them. Do the same thing on the other side because they actually on edges. Drag another one here. And let's do the last one on the other side. Go. And voila, you got your edges. So that's done. Now here comes another tricky part. Well, actually, we can go ahead and start on the rail. So the easiest setup of how I make a rail is they much use the same thing like the blocks. So let's go ahead and make one. I want to make it around blocks apart, right around here. Wait, let me not get too confused. Okay, 1, 2, 3, right around here. Okay, so let's just right here just in case. Now let's go ahead and make the rail. I'll start off with one block at a time. Actually, they repeat. So we can just actually copy the whole thing and then paste it one to another. So we can just actually work 2 blocks. That's good. So basically, they repeat each block here. Okay. So here. Add one another here. Okay. Go ahead and put this. And one here. Done. And we can just trace the whole thing right around here. We'll come back to it. Add one here. Now you gotta detail the train cart tracks. And lastly, not least, this. Okay, one part of it done. Oh, forgot to add this as well. Okay, that's one part of it done. Now we gotta work our way down to the second part. This one is rather easy because afterwards we can just copy the whole thing. Less work and less hassle. Easy. I mean, you just got to detail the rails. Almost done. Go. And voila. Now let's do the magic trick. Copying it one to another. Let's do another. They basically repeat. Nothing changed. Alright? Let's build another. Drag it. Awesome. Let's build another. Remember, I wanted to make it end on the other side. Drag it. Paste it. Let's make another. Hopefully I'm not being too annoying. Let's drag everything over here. And done. We're done with the rail system. Now, there are three more things we have to make. The wall, the floor, and the little pattern where the chest will appear. So for now, we're gonna go with the wall. We're gonna go up here. And then we're gonna start making the wall. Now, the wall actually repeats, so this is good news. We can actually make this a short work. So let's say we're almost done with this background. So allow me to prove it to you that we're almost done. We're gonna make the wall now. 2 blocks right around starting here. We're gonna add this. also these. Then make this easier to use the trees. Okay. A mistake there. Yeah, I made a mistake here, but nothing too serious. Add the details here and right about here. Nope. Oh, I made a mistake. I see now. Like, this is easy. Right around here, so that should be fine. Okay, here we're gonna trace it all the way over here. Actually, trace it. A little confused now. Oh, I see now. Yeah, I realized what I did wrong. Where's the orange side here? Much better. See? Much better. Alright, we're gonna add this one here. Where the black line comes to. Okay. Perfect. Just the way it's supposed to look. Alright, so we're gonna go to the bottom section here. The wall, the endpoint. Oh, it's this right here. But without doubt, it's gonna be here. Here as well. And some lots of brown parts here. Black line. Okay. And from down here, trace another black line here. Finish off the orange part here. And from the end point where it goes down, right around here, brown part at the very tip here. Black part is here as the end point of the wall. And afterwards, orange stuff goes here. Okay! Now, the real magic starts to make ourselves a nice looking walls on every edges of the parts of the map here. So this is what I did. Oops, I didn't mean to that. Okay, we're gonna go here, copy this, drag it here. Now the wall gets bigger in same details. Let's copy it again, just like the last time I did with the rail. My nose is getting itchy. Okay, let's do another copy. There we go. Let's do it once more time. Starting from here. Alright, man. Take it easy. Don't worry, I'll be here doing this. Alright. We're like down to the last 4 blocks here, so let's copy 4 blocks. 4 blocks wide. And ta-da! The wall looks very nice from the top side. Now we're gonna do the same thing on both sides as well. So this is what I did. Go here. Start from here. Drag it, copy. Bring it down here. And just rotate them. That way the walls here matches. And voila. Let's make sure not to overlap the rail. However, don't want to overlap it. Down here, copy it, do the same thing. Bingo. Now let's do more by copying it from here. Drag it here and paste it. Let's do another. Copy it. Get down here, and we're done with the west wall. Now, much more easy done by simply just copy the whole thing and just paste it on this side. So here's what I did. We're gonna drag all this. Drag it over here, copy it, of course. Okay. Flip it. And oh, wait a second. Looks like I'm missing some parts of it. I probably didn't copy correctly. Alright, let's try again. Flip it. And okay. There we go. Easy. Yeah, add one wall to the east. And voila! Now the last part to copy the wall is to the south. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy starting from here after the turning of the wall corner. Drag it over here. I'll drag it down. And there we go. Guys, we finished our wall. Now the next part is we're gonna make the tiles with some partials of it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the tile like last time we did with the door, right? And we want it to match the certain tile when it opens. So we're gonna start over here on this very box. A brown box. Start from, drag it here. And now let's add the details. Okay. Add this detail as well. Remember, I want to make my patterns match the one I had. And now, one more part of it, which is right here. Alrighty. Now let's color the tile. Maybe I should have colored red sooner, but yeah. Oops. Be careful not to make a fatal mistake with this. Otherwise, you're gonna have to start recoloring that thing again, and it could be a hassle. Alright, better than safe than sorry. This. I should have done this sooner. Okay, that's part of the pattern done. Looks like my DS charge is running out. I might have to get my DS charger. Copy part of this and paste it here, because this is where I want the door to open nearby. You want Link to fall off, you know. That would be silly. Alright, we're almost done. And right around there. Okay, guys. Alright, guys, be right back for like a couple of seconds. I want to get my DS charger. Don't go away. Alright, guys, I'm back. I got my DS charger. Let's go ahead and recharge my DS. Connect this. Right. There we go. Much better. That way we don't lose charge. Easy to set up my game. Alright, so we got these tiles done. We're just one more to make. Then we can color the whole thing black. This is how I wanted to make, so I'll show you how I did it. Okay. Got to change to a square. Okay. Let's color the whole thing light blue. Now we can work on the details. Okay. Sure, these are the little dot edges. Alright, so we're almost done actually. I can then copy it and paste it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I made a mistake right there, but that's an easy solve. All right, so this is the pattern. Now we can just copy it. Same thing to the edges. Now let's do the whole thing here, and then drag it down here. All right, so this is what the tile looks like, and that's where the chest is gonna spawn. And one more thing to do now, guys. The background itself to finish. And there you have it, guys. This is a finished background of what the game is gonna be like. So we finished with the background finally. Let's go ahead and save up, because now the last thing we're gonna do is put these things together to make the micro game. Now let's finally go to assembly. Under assembly, the command. What did I put on my command? Shoot. Right. Right there. We're gonna make Link shoot the Ember Seed down to the unlit torch. Anyways, save up. Now, guys, this is where we put our games together with actors and such in the background. So, the first thing I want to start off with is placing the torches. Torches serves no purpose, just to make the game look lifelike. And you're about to see why. So, we're gonna make it play once onto the car speed. Next thing I want to do is make the torch that looks like it's downward, and we're gonna make the placement around here. Here is perfect. So let's go ahead and start off with making the animations. When a specific art, this finishes playing, we're gonna make it change the art to this. Oop. No, we don't want it to loop. Coming back here, in a specific art, this, and then it finishes playing. We want to change the art back to this one, and not looping, but play once. So that way it can work on the animation, not loop it most of the time, because loop is like endless, and we don't want that. Let me see what it looks like so far.
Oh no!
So that's how the torches animate. Now let's make this easy. Let's see if I can copy AI. Let's see, can I actually copy the AI? I don't think so. Looks like I'm gonna have to do them everything from scratch. That's okay. Hey, Mike Allen, how you doing, man? Welcome. What do you mean, no? Sir, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the same thing on the animation on the other side. I wanted to play once because we wanted to loop. So this is a good placement here. Let's go ahead and add the events. Specific art is this one. Add another trigger. Art finishes playing. I want to change the art to this and play once with the car speed. Now let's do another one, do the same thing. And change it back to the art of the first one. Now let's see what the torches looks like now.
Oh, no.
Just like in the game of Legend of Zelda on the handheld games. Very nice. So, we're almost done with the torches parts. Let's do the same thing on the top side. Location. First is going to be up here. This is what the torches point upwards. Alright. Finish playing. Then change it to this rather. Now let's do the same thing. Specific art. This. Finishes. Change it back to this. That way it replays it once again. Now let's do one more torch. Nope, I don't want it to loop. Like perfect alignment. We're almost done. Torches, so you know. Art. Finishes playing. Change it to this one. Done. Alright, so we're done with the torches. Let's see what it looks like.
Bye-bye.
See, they all do it at the same time because just like in the game of Legend of Zelda, any handheld games like Link's Awakening, Oracle of Ages, or Oracle Season. And this room is lit because of the torches. Okay, so next thing I wanted to do is make the doors. We'll just keep the doors in the layout. First, I want to start off with this. We're gonna make it on hold because doors don't animate instantly because they only happens when Link is about to pass through. We're gonna make it around here. Right around here. Okay. We'll leave it like that for now. Do the same thing here. Seconds. I forgot to. Yeah. Alright. Torches are like a little bit separated, or like too close. Just trying to make. Let's separate them from each other. Right around here. Same thing on this one. Right around there is fine. Do the same thing as well. Sticking out for no reason. Right around there. Okay, so this is actually perfect placement for the torches, just to let their ones breathe. Last door I want to place is the one near the chest. Right around here. Alright. It's time to get to work on making the doors open and close. So the first thing what I did is go to the left door, and the time from to the it. Okay. Here we go. The timer, which is randomly from 1-4 to 2-3, right around there. Change art to this. Playing. Car speed. Okay, so that's one part of it done. R is set to that. This specific art. And when it finishes playing, change art to timer. This timer exactly, and we don't want it to loop while it's being timed. Car speed. Play explosion, turn rail door on. Ah, there you go. And switch turns on. Turn the switch on, rather. Next thing, we're gonna add 2 more lines. More lines of trigger and actions. So we're gonna add, when the art is set to the specific art as this, finishes playing, it's going to change art to the closed version afterwards. But we want to turn it off. Need to change this art to closed. This to be exact. Okay, so let's see what it looks like so far. That's nice so far. Right, more line. Back here. Specific art is this one. The one is closing. Finishes playing, it should play the sound. Yeah. Let's see. Since there's no other way of making the sound, the door looks exactly like from the Zelda games, but There's some other sounds they can try and use, make it sound so realistic. It doesn't have to be from the game, but yeah, to your very best preference. Alright, so we're done with this door completely. The next step is to make Link go across the railway. So we're gonna go here. This is the idle one. We want it to loop because there's no point. Okay, so we're gonna keep it on loop. And to make it perfectly, we wanted to see this. See? Going across here is what we wanted to do. So we'll start off with this side. Right around here. Actually, want to make sure that it syncs with the door. Let's keep it right here for the time being. Now then, let's go ahead and get working on Link across the minecart. We'll ignore that other door for now. So, when the rail door switch turns on, Link should be able to move to the right. This to be exact when it turns on. Go east. Right. This is a good speed. Let's have a little test. Make sure it works.
Oh no!
Works? That's just a portion. That's just a portion of what we have so far. But we're gonna keep on working more of it. All right. So let's get back to the Link cart. Let's add another line of the event. Okay. And make sure when Link touches certain area, right around there. When he makes contact at another location. Right around here. We want Link to turn on. That's pretty much it. Okay, so the next line we wanted to do is when the stage is tapped. Anywhere on stage is tapped. Okay. Change art to shoot. Art to shoot. Which means it's gonna be a small animation. Hey, commentary man, welcome back. Got some food with you. It's okay. You finished the background. Oh man, you have no idea how I crave for KFC right now. Now you're gonna eat something? Awesome. Okay. Next, we're gonna, well, art is set to shoot. And it finishes playing, I assume. Change art back to idle. This idle to be exact, and we safely. Alright, so let's see what we got so far. Here we go. Yeah, when you
Bye-bye.
keep on tapping the screen, he keeps on shooting. So that's what we wanted. That's good. Okay. Now we're done with that. We're done with Link. Next thing I wanted to do is work on the door. This door to be exact. Here. When Link switch turns on, of course. Okay. Change art to the door opening. Next, we're gonna make another line. Okay, so this is pretty much straightforward. Specific art, this finishes playing. Change art to timer. You don't want it to loop because it's a timer. And then play the sound effect of the explosion as the door opens. Now that when the timer is set, specific art, and then finishes playing, we want to change the animation back closed. This seems like a lot of work to put the games together, so yeah, it is. Want to be creative? This is like the best way to make it. We want to make it closed. The fourth and the last line for this door. Ah, yes. We're gonna... While the specific art is this. Finishes playing. Play the explosion sound. Alright, the two doors are done. Let's see what we got so far.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. That actually looks nice. So far. But we're not done yet, though. Keep it in mind, we're not done yet. Okay, so the next one we're gonna work on is... We got most of these done. Finally work on this. Well, actually, let's place this first. Yeah, it looks good so far, indeed. Right, this is basically your ember counter. You have one shot to make it. We'll place it over here. We'll leave that alone for now. So, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the torch right here. Unlit torch. It's gonna be the location and area where it's gonna start. Anywhere. Anywhere to be exact. Get a little bit wider here. So every time you press down, it's gonna be randomly generated to a different direction. And this is where you want it to be, around within this area here. So it's every random is gonna be anywhere in that part of the area. So that's what we wanted to do. Make it a little bit more challenging, not in the same spot. Okay. But oh wow. Thought I had placed it already. Okay, here we go. Much better. let's go ahead and work on this. Okay. Okay. When the let's see. Oh, right. I have to work on the Ember Seed first in order to make it happen. We're gonna make one. This will be non-existent. Make sure of that. Let's go ahead and work on the Ember Seed. What do I need to start off with to make one? So it consists of 4 lines. When a stage is tapped, anywhere on stage, while Ember Seed switches off, while this one is off, and while Rail Door switch is on. We gotta make sure they meet the requirements. Otherwise, we don't want to throw seeds off the stage. We don't want that. While this is on. Okay. Let's play the pop sound, the pop of the cork. First, general. Ah, here we go. Jump to Link, and then go south. Another little object. Basically, Link. Alright, the placement around here is where he shoots the seed. Ember Seed. So right around here. But we're not done yet. We have to make it go south. And the speed is like this. Okay. Turn Ember Switch on also. That way it cannot be shut from Link ever again if he has 1 spare seed remaining. That's what I aim for. Now here comes the interesting part. When it collides against a wall, it goes into flames. And we have the animation for that. So when it makes contact with location, like these parts of it, for example, right around here. Let's see. I'm thinking. 1 second. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, I got it right. Right around these parts. Let me just this. Right around here. Change art hit. It will make that kind of speed a really fast speed. Cannon, water, then stop traveling. Okay. This is the 8-bit cannon. And the water of the sound effect. And then we'll make it stop traveling. Let's give it a test.
Oh no!
Right around there. That's perfect. We're not done yet. We need to make changes. Make sure that flames disappear completely. While R is set to hit. Yep. I'm thinking. Let's see. When it finishes playing, it should change the art to vanish. Right? Yeah. One more line here. Ember Seed touches the torch box while art is set to shoot. That's basically the real core of meeting the trigger requirements. Because we don't want any other type of arts to be able to impact once it hits the certain areas. We want to have it hit on a specific art. That's very important. It makes contact with another object like this. How the art is set to this. That's important. Swap places with the Ember Seed, a different one. So we're gonna. Actually, I forgot to add that also. So we'll get to it quickly. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this. This is to swap places. Put it on hold. Alright, let's go back to the seed and then add the missing action. Swap places with this. So that way it places a seed. Okay, so once that happens, what does this do? When the Ember Seed overlaps this object here, it should immediately play the animation. Overlap another object like this one. While the game is not yet won. Let's see. Change art to hit. And that's pretty much it. And of course, we're going to add here also, and then change the specific art from this. Art finishes playing. Change the art. This one. It once, and it disappears. That's what I have right there, right? Yeah. Okay. We're done with that. The seeds is done. All we gotta do is change the counter 0 once Link shoots the seed. Of course, when Ember Seed turns on, it changes to 0. There we go. So what's next now? Let's see. We're almost done. Got all the events in, and when a torch box switches on, let's add this. That's the winning condition. The torch box has to turn on. Right. The door and this. Add this. Get also non-existent. Old. All right. Let's work on the box here. Let me see. Okay. When it touches another object, which is the one that replaces this, for example, turn the torch box on. That's the winning game when a torch box turns on. So with this, let's work on the door here. We're finally almost done with this game, by the way. When the game is won, change art to open. Wait a minute. Oh no, I should be here. Change art to open. Perfect. While art is set to open, finishes playing. If this, for example, and finishes. Let's the explosion. And now there's one last thing to do is make the box appear on this very area here. So let's go here and add the events. Oh, this is very short and easy to the point. When the game is won, jump to there and then change art to play old phone. That game is won. You get jump to location point right around here. Make sure we change the art to be fully playing, which is this sort of speed. Want. And last, the sound effect. Okay, looks like we're done. I'm hoping and it's finished. Okay. Yep, looks like I'm done. So let's test this game out and see how well it goes. Awesome. Now let's make sure that we do this right when he misses.
Oh, no!
Okay, so that works. Now let's try and spam it and see if it works. Yeah, he can't shoot anymore. So guys, we finished. Now let's give a little more test runs and we can finally put this game together and make a cartridge out of it. Here we go. Oh, wait a second. I forgot. We missed something. Torch should be animated once it oh man, I forgot. I forgot to animate the torch. When the game is won, it should be animating the torch. And we can safely loop it. Oh, I forgot. Wow. Thank God I checked it. Alright. Should be good now. So let's give that another test run. There we go. And it gets faster. Like it normally goes faster now. Wow. Guys, we have finished making the game. So, let's go ahead and publish the game. Let's go. I couldn't be more proud making this amazing micro game. Alright, I want to make this with the red cartridge. First, a little orange. And this pattern here. Actually, this is actually a good color. Hey, yep. It goes faster when you reach higher levels of the game, so don't worry. All right, let's give it a description. Shoot at the unlit torch. And then say treasure. And then end with the exclamation mark. We'll add it along with here. Alright, we finished, and let's go ahead. And thus completes the micro game, guys. We finished making the game. The data is now deleted. And we just got ourselves a third micro game. Guys, we finished. And wow, it has been a fun morning. And now we're in the afternoon now. That was fun. Oh yeah, if you recall from last week, I made this micro game called Kid Icarus. So let's review from last week. I forgot to review the last week's game. And this is from last week, so let's give it a little test. So yeah, it works out. This is from last week's, by the way, as I had mentioned. So yeah, there's 5 random generated monsters. So yeah, every start of the game. And then we just got done making this game, which is the Legend of Zelda cart. And guys, we are done. Guys, I have never been more proud of making this amazing micro game. It's fun. I had a great time. Guys, we have finally come to the end of the episode of Warioware DIY episode 3, which is Legend of Zelda Kart. We finished. It came out great. Yeah, more faster is to lose. Yeah. So guys, later in the afternoon, I'll be making a record record music. I've decided I want to do an extra one for later on in the afternoon, so we'll be making a record. So I'll give you guys heads up. See you in about 4 hours. We'll start around 4 or 5 p.m. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and close up. Wow, a really fun micro game I've created. So give me a second, guys. Get everything straight out. Alright. Guys, I'll see you in 4 hours. So let's go ahead and close up the stream. You guys are wonderful. I got this little Halloween effect. Let me just remove it. Alright, here we go. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. It has been a fun project this weekend. Can't wait to do more next week. And don't forget, we're going to be making a record later this afternoon in around 4 hours, starting around 4 p.m. to around 5 p.m. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a wonderful music I've selected to make. It's pretty much easy and straightforward. Yeah. Anyway, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube page and don't forget to follow me on Twitter for more news. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you later in 4 hours. Take care.